The state is not responsible for the immoral outcomes. The kufr is responsible for the immoral outcomes, and it wouldn't matter what form of government you have. You're going to get the same immoral outcomes because you're an immoral society, and that wasn't imposed upon you by the government. The government was created by an immoral society, by a misguided society, and they're never going to find a way to be a moral society by means of any government that they can come up with, because their problem is essentially they're in the darkness. Look at their society. Look at ancient Rome. Look at ancient Greece. How moral was their society? It was just as debauched and depraved as theirs is right now. There's no difference. There's no difference. We shouldn't go by their division of time.
Timeline, yeah.
Their timeline is false. We have to look at it from the correct point of view, the actual realistic point of view, not what they tell us. You didn't have a Dark Ages and then an Enlightenment and then a modern period. You've had one single way of being. And the only thing that changed was the personnel at the top. That's all. So when you had a theocracy, which is what they had and which we never had, actually, it's the same as having a king. It's the same as having a prime minister, or it's the same as having a president. You can pretend that the sovereign before the Enlightenment, the sovereign was God, but of course it wasn't. It was the Pope. It was a man, because you don't have laws in Christianity. You don't have a code of law, a penal code, or anything like that. You don't have those kind of rules and regulations in Christianity. It's not in the Bible. The Jews have it to a degree, but the Christians never did. So it was always whatever the Pope said. If the Pope said thus and so, then that was the law. When the Pope decided that they should go, that the Europeans should go to the Muslim world for the Crusades, he said God wills it. What he meant was he willed it, and to them it's the same thing. The king is the Godhead for them. That was always the case, and it's no different when you call it secularism. It's a secular theocracy that they have now. It's no different in reality.